the northern regions of rural Alberta, a nearly 21-year-old with a unique condition is preparing for her rapidly approaching birthday. With the permission of her family, we have sent a small film team to document her and get a better understanding of the heartbreaking disorder medical professionals call chronic infantitis, also known as the never grow up syndrome.
I'm Dr. Sarah Bilodeau. I work for the pediatrics unit. I've been working with Chelsea for about, I guess it'll be 21 years, coming soon. Chronic infantilism is an unusual condition that affects nearly 1 in 10 Canadian millennials. Interestingly, near age 21, we usually see signs of the condition start to dissipate, but with Chelsea, it might be a different story. Chelsea has come a long way, I guess you could say. Usually with the symptoms she's been having, we start to think that this condition is going to go on into adulthood, unfortunately.
Chelsea Lee Critchley is one of the small percentile affected by chronic infantitis.
Oh, free. Oh, that.
She is lucky enough to have an amazing support system behind her since birth. From making friends to holding a nearly 3-year-long relationship, she has adapted well considering the challenges that she faces in her everyday life.
I just don't trust her because she just doesn't have the same knowledge as everyone else. All of her stories or her imagination just explodes when she's telling a story, and it just continues on and on and on. And what about this? And then this happened, and it just doesn't end. Just like a child would tell a story, it just continues. Well, we met in kindergarten, and she was just playing in the she was playing in the sandbox, just like all by herself, just twiddling the sand with her finger. That's cool. Honestly. And so I just went over to her because she seemed kind of lonely. It was just the two of us for the long period of time, and I always wanted to expand my friend group, but it was hard. She's not very social. She doesn't interact well with more than just one friend.
Because Chelsea's so mature, it's just very hard to have a normal conversation with her because you just try and bring something up that's like deep or serious, meaningful, and then all of a sudden, it's kind of funny when she just continues to do infantile things at times. When it's like new people who haven't met her before, you're just like, oh, Chelsea, do monkey face, and it's like, woo! Yeah. She just shows up at your house.
Yeah, at random times. She just opens the door. She knows everyone's combo or where the keys are at.
She's just like, want to go to grad with me? I don't know another guy. And then I'm like, I guess so. I kind of feel bad for you. I didn't say I feel bad for you, but that's what I was thinking.
But everyone thought so much more of you because you took somebody like that to grad. Like everyone else got to go with their friends and people they enjoyed being with. But once they heard that you got to go or you're going with Chelsea, it was a good deed.
And I really appreciated everyone's support.
One of the common traits associated with chronic infantilism is messing up everything and being absolutely obnoxious.
Well, I thought you were just a but now that you bring this condition up, maybe that. I don't really think there's much going on up there, to be honest. Spent $150 on his beer pong table 1 week before, and boom, gone. And Chelsea just comes from the dead, wakes right up, and is like, and Maddie jumps over it, clears it fine because he's an athlete. And then non-athlete Chelsea comes along, boom, she's getting rushed to the hospital, and I'm pissed. I don't give a if she's hurt. Tells me I'm a psycho after she jumped on my knee. And she doesn't even apologize. Her mom never told her, like, hey, think before you act. I know Chelsea, whenever she's doing all this stuff, I want to feel bad for her because I understand that she has this illness, but some of the stuff she does is just, it's over the top. I think that she's faking it. It's not just the sickness. And, you know, some people are going to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I just hate her.
Chelsea's trying. Chelsea has friends, she has family, she has all the support in the world. We've seen underdevelopment in breast tissue, as well as significant dental abnormalities.
Every day, Chelsea struggles with simple day-to-day things that any average person wouldn't consider stressful. She tends to deal with this in ways that are both troublesome and an inconvenience to those around her.
Well, to be honest, she was actually a really, really good baby. Couldn't have asked for better. But as she got older, she got worse and worse and worse. I found out she had this disease, and it all made sense to me. When I found out Chelsea had chronic Infantitis, kind of destroyed my world, broke my heart, shattered me. I knew that the child that I wanted was not the child that I was going to have. I do her laundry when it needs to be done. I make her meals. It's totally changed my life. When she was 19, 20, she slept with me every day. Every day! Now she's 21 and she still acts like a child. She's happy, she's jolly, she's go-lucky, she's funny, she's kind of weird in some senses. She's seems to be 10, 12. I'm not sure, I don't know, you know what, I've dealt with it, but I'm not sure how much longer I can deal with it because she is 21 and I'm nearing 80 now. Feels like I'm nearing 80.
Soon doctors and those closest will know if the condition will follow her into adulthood.
When I met Chelsea, she was her only friend was Ashley, who was her cousin. So it was kind of like meant to be because they were family. Ashley was forced upon that.
I've known Chelsea since birth. We are cousins. We've hung out together ever since we were little babies. So we've known each other for 21 years. With Chelsea's condition, I think she just tries to fit in as best as she can. Growing up with Chelsea, I mean, yes, she was different from everybody else because, again, she could not fit in. I felt like, oh my god, I think her condition is rubbing off on me. I kind of felt a little bit childish, but then I was like, oh, no, Chelsea's condition is so severe, and I think everybody tries to come together to not make her look different. They always think, when is she gonna grow up? Everything she does around the family is just childish. 21 is just around the corner, and at this rate and the symptoms, I don't think this disorder is gonna go away. I mean, Chelsea's been acting childish for a long time. This disorder is supposed to wear off at 21, and at this rate, it's not happening. And it's gonna drive me insane.
I met Chelsea on her 18th birthday. She was at a grad party that I was also invited to, and she snuck into a car that I had fallen asleep in, and it was true love ever since. When I first started dating her and started seeing these things, I was very skeptical. I didn't think, I can't do this with somebody at this maturity level. It's a bit much. It keeps you on your toes, I'll tell you that. It does feel like I'm sometimes dating a toddler. I don't ever get, a day off, really. I work at a preschool and then I come home and it feels like I'm, teaching primary colors again. I take restraint training for the work that I have to do. Some of the children that I work for can be quite aggressive, like Chelsea.
Yeah, let go so they can see what you do to me.
What did I do to you?
You bit me and you broke the skin.
That's a lie.
Move your hand then. We'll move your hand then. Let's.
No, it does feel like being with her is like having a second job, for sure. I still do her laundry for her. We can't trust her around the laundry machine. The only time she actually has done laundry was for me on my birthday, and she ended up washing a full load of clean clothes. She doesn't really have a good understanding of those things. But why I continue to stay with Chelsea, I think, is because I do have hope that at 21 that this thing will really turn around. It's been 3 years and I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I cannot wait till her birthday. If things don't change, yeah. I just really hope things change.
Despite her condition, Chelsea has not only managed to thrive socially, but is an aspiring singer and dancer thanks to the support of her friends and family.
So pretty.
Straight legs.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. I go to the extreme and rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage and watch jump like a can. There was a way that I could make you understand. But how do you expect me to live alone with just me?
You haven't forgotten this. The big difference between
Rosie, I'm trying to fucking study.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
I want to go home.
Now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, red jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you.
I found bugs in the grass. I used my hand to wipe my tears. As you could probably see here, this is what Chelsea's brain looks like now, and usually in normal cases, we'd see the brain grow to this sort of size.
Her small town community has pulled together to make sure Chelsea has a fighting chance at life by giving her ample opportunity to develop common work ethic and social skills.
I got Chelsea her first job at Cardiff Golf and Country Club. But at the job, we had to work with people. And Chelsea struggled. She could not interact with people without making a mistake.
Chelsea, what are you doing? Chelsea, what are you doing?
She'd always say the wrong thing to people. She'd embarrass people. And she simply failed at the job. I had to take the blame for her on multiple occasions because she didn't know how to count money, not very smart, and it just was insane how much disrespect she showed for everyone who came to the course. I did not know that this was a symptom of infantitis at the time, but now that I know, I wish that she could have been on a medication that would have helped her improve this terrible disease. Yeah, infantitis is just such a sad syndrome, and I think we're like really looking for the cure. That's what I want to do with my life. I want to find the cure to infantitis.
Chelsea has overcome many obstacles and will continue to push the boundaries of her disorder. She is not her condition. There is hope.
Flush the baby down the toilet. Go to New Brunswick and find the baby in the ocean. It turns into a shark boy love girl, and you break your husband's wiener. So you dump his sorry ass and you go for a Mexican with tacos, and you have a baby with him, and you call that baby Nacho Libre. You had a one-night stand with some dude at the club, and they were interested in your body. So you go home with them and you nail him a little more, and he gives you AIDS and gonorrhea, chlamydia, hypothermia maybe, and then, you give him a blumpkin when he's taking the shit. That's what you do. Mom, do you know what a blumpkin is? No. It's when the guy's taking the shit and you're giving him a blowjob at the same time, and you're smelling these little shit turds in the toilet and you're sucking on his wiener.